Are we doing a video? Oh, I guess I'm on camera again. Yes, I really want to do a video about those magazines, but I'm getting a lot of flack and, just general overall lack of cooperation. So I'm not allowed to go to the corner of my own apartment and go through my own box and get my own things. So that really kind of takes the wind out of my sails. So I was really looking forward to doing that video, but she's, I don't know, she's so uptight about everything. It's such a drag. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, well, fuck. Well, I read Robert Louis Stevenson, his book Treasure Island, which is a big, basically like a children's classic or a young adult classic, I guess, like that. And I guess there's a Disney movie made about it in like 1950, which I can't. Well, it's on YouTube, but it costs like $2.95 to view it. Some kind of internet credit card thing you got to do to watch that movie. There's like some kind of sequel from '54 made in Australia called Long John Silver or something like that, which I was gonna watch, but I wanted to watch with Karen, but Karen was being very difficult, so I still haven't seen that one. But anyway, yeah. So I read the book. It was pretty cool. I can understand why it was popular, especially with young people, about pirates and everything. And, of course, the hero, or the lead character, was, I guess, a boy in his early teens or something like that, I imagine, or late pre-teens. So it was a very interesting book. I guess, but the thing is, well, like a judge, Robert Crumb's older brother, Charles Crumb, was very fixated on the Disney movie, and it inspired them to make a lot of those cartoons they made together that I guess put him on the path towards being a perverted underground comic book artist. But it's turned out the reason his older brother, if you don't know if you ever saw the movie or not, but the reason his older brother made him make all the collaborate with making all those cartoons with him was because, like, I guess he had a crush on the boy in the Disney movie, and I don't know if you ever saw that. It was pretty funny. Like, apparently his older brother would, like, run around town acting like Long John Silver, like a three-cornered hat on, and have his leg tied up and walk around on a crutch and stuff like that, and talk like a pirate. Some pretty wild kids. But yeah, so I read this book. Jeez. Yeah. So it was an interesting book. I really don't know what to say about it. It's not exactly like, really deep, thought-provoking literature. It's just an adventure story, so it's got a lot of exciting stuff in it. Tense situations, and strange characters, and all the rest of it. So that's my review for Treasure Island. There's other books in this anthology. I guess I'll get around to reading The Master of Ballantrae and Kidnap. And I read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at least 2 times previous, but I don't remember it. They made us read it in junior high school, and I read it also. I read a lot of these things. I'm rereading them. Like in my early 20s, I read a lot of books. And I love it I get the book, it's like, oh, I don't think I ever read this book. I always wanted to read it. I never read it. And I'll read it, and then there'll be like some passage or some chapter near the end that'll all come back to me. It's like, oh, I read this book already. I just forgot about all of it. So there was like 1 or 2 picturesque passages in any good book that just kind of like brings all the rest of it flooding back, sort of, So yeah, I got a couple of reviews to do. I'll make this the end of the Treasure Island video. Okay, see you next video, guys.